Good evening. For me, it is March 4th. I know my videos are always coming out so much later than I do them. I have a mix here that I made. So Clover Takeover 1 and 4, Cherry Float, and Pacific Paradise. I feel like this is kind of a soft nod to St. Patty's Day. So, whew, smells like Bruno Flush. Sometimes I feel like it's really strong smelling. I absolutely love this design strip. It's just so good. Oh, you know what I need to do first, guys? I usually forget. I never have a problem when I forget, but yeah, whatever. Okay. I have to cut the other side, so it's a little stiff. Let's see which side is it on. So I don't want to cut that off. Just like a little bit more. There we go. So our weather has been colder again, which bums me out. It was like nice and warm for a while, like almost 60 degrees. And now it's back down to like 44 and windy. And it rained a lot, which I don't mind the rain, but I do like I'm gonna go ahead and put these under here. I like the rain, but I don't like it to be overcast for several days in a row. It makes me feel, oh, I don't know, kind of less awesome, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stick these under here too. I think they're the same, so it doesn't matter. I have not used this set before. Oh, it's a little bit sheer, but not enough that I think it will matter. Okay. My nails are a lot longer than they normally are, so I might have to go ahead and use a couple sets from my freezer stash. I could have gotten that over a little bit better. I was planning on changing before this, but life happened and I was way too tired because I did not get very much sleep for a couple of days. I think this set's gonna need heat. That's okay. My nails are quite a bit longer than they normally are, especially my pointer fingers. They're so crooked. But I don't remember where I was going with that. I'm sorry. Last night was the first full night of sleep I've had in like 2 or 3 nights. So, yeah. But I love this pattern. I love how delicate it is. I wonder why we don't have a gold like that. I mean, I know we have some gold, but oops. I gotta be careful with this. So I have a desk now, finally. My husband brought the desk in from the garage. And yeah, it's nice. Okay, let's see here. I wonder if I should have gotten this hotter. It's warm, but it's not like hot, hot. This side isn't completely rounded, which is always weird to me. Let's see. Oh, my hair's in there. Oh, I should cut that first. Sorry, my brain is like Sorry, I could have cut this better. Oh my goodness. Oh well. Oh, that's probably why. Let's see if I can get it back off. Maybe? Well, it's stretched, so now it's probably fine. Oh, because it ripped. Dang it. God, do you guys see that? Darn it. Usually it's not a problem for me to take it back off. Okay, this is an older set. I can't remember. This is 2018 or 2020, somewhere around there. This is really cute. And I am going to have to use fingernail polish remover to make sure this stays down because it is not very sticky. But it's also like 67 in my house, which is cold. That's why I have my flax bag. See, I ripped it right there. It's like a big, huge rip right there. Darn it. I'm not sure what to do about that. I don't know. I ripped it last time and I didn't notice once I put top coat on. So maybe it's fine. See my big huge rip? That makes me sad. Some of the older sets are like that though. They get a little dried out. This was not a partial. This was like a full set that I opened and mixed. So, oh well. Glitters are more forgiving than some of the other stuff. Okay, hopefully since I got this really warm, it will do better. Because this strip is big enough for this finger. I can actually use it on here if I can stretch it. I wouldn't have been able to put it on this one because it's too I don't want to say it's dry, but it's not as fresh as some of the sets that I've used because it's sticking. It's just not doing as good as it could. Sorry, I'm like causing quite a bit of a shadow. Okay, I'm gonna pause you guys and go put fingernail polish remover. I'll be right back. Okay, I should probably really figure out how to use Orly Bonder. So do you see the fingernail polish melted a little too much right there? If you've watched my other videos, I just take like a paintbrush for like watercolor, and I just paint it on. But at least now I don't feel like it'll come right off. And I will put Clear as Day on. Okay. And my plan was to put this on my middle finger, and then I have some extra 4-in-1 in my freezer stash for my other finger. So hopefully this is long enough for both of these. We're gonna find out. Just barely, I think. I don't have more of this. I have it in a petty, but it's unopened. I wasn't planning on opening it. It's so cool. This finger like flares this way. And it's just kind of weird. Sorry guys, I am obviously not very good company right now. I'm being so quiet. I figured I should do this instead of the French tips that I was gonna do, because then I could kind of showcase it for people. But now I get to put a warning. May need orally blonder. That's okay. I didn't think it was dry when I did the mix. I just finally found a full set of Peacock Throne, so I will be mixing that at some point. That's not staying down right there. And then I have this gorgeous like flower. I can't remember what it's called. Accent from In Coco. And it reminds me of like pictures I've seen of Hawaii. It's got like hibiscus flowers on it. It's stunning. Those were not cheap accent packs. So I'm going to be mixing those here in the next month or two. And I'm really excited about that one. This is so pretty. I love like the duochrome stuff that like changes. It's like a seafoam green to like blue. It's really, really pretty. Okay, so normally what I do, except this is a small thumb, is I would take and do this part of my thumb, and then this part I would turn and put here, but it's not long enough. The big thumb is long enough, but the small thumb is not long enough. So we're gonna go ahead and take out of here. We're gonna take this one, and we're gonna take this one, I think, because I have another one in there. I really like this, but I wonder if it's a little too sparkly to wear like by itself. I wonder if it's better in a mix. Okay, this one has like a little melty spot. I'm not sure if these really need to be under the heat or not. This one I have to stretch, so we'll start with this one. But do you see like how, like there's no way that that would work. I can't stretch it that much. And since this side is melty, we're gonna do it on this other side. I didn't want to trim my nails. Oh yeah, these are good. These are really nice and fresh. For a minute there, I was like, oh wait, did I start recording again? Well, let's see it on my finger. Oh, and see, I forget these because I know they are reflective, and I'm really sorry. In my last video, I talked about that, and then I totally left one of those plastic things there, and I'm so sorry. Oh wow, that is actually kind of sheer. Like you could probably change the hue a little bit. You see that? This is 4-in-1, by the way. I don't know why that happens sometimes. Oh, that's really pretty. Oh, where's my thing? I keep one of these in the bathroom for when I do my thing that I told you about that I do with the fingernail polish remover. And it feels really dry to me. Like I think I need to toss it and replace it. These things aren't expensive, but I get them all the time from people that I buy sets from. But you can, I think you can get like a pack of 50 for $10 or something. I'm pretty sure they're called rubber cuticle pushers. Yeah, that's gorgeous. I really like that. I do feel like I'm missing something a little bit without the red, but oh well. Okay. See, I feel like this finger flares kind of like that flare, except it's bigger than that. And this one is just not as wide, so oh, that stretched a lot. Whoops. Maybe that stretched too much. Oh. So I try to line it up with this edge of my nail and my cuticle right here. Yeah, I stretched it a little too much. That's okay. I could totally double this, but I was gonna do something else, like a different art thing, so but it will only be on the side of my nail. We'll see what happens. So I was told a couple months ago that I have something called lipedema. And while I am overweight, I don't think I'm horribly obese. But I went into my doctor's. I was like, I just can't lose this weight. And my doctor did some stuff, and she was like, oh, you have lipedema. So she sent me to a physical therapist, and there's not really anything to get rid of it. You just can manage symptoms. So that sucks. But you can hopefully make it so it doesn't get worse. So you know those people that you see that have really huge legs and hips, and then the top part of their body looks normal? Or they're thin on top and it looks super weird? That's lipedema. Only I have it in my arms and my legs, which is not typical. Typically it's just in the lower half of your body, but you can get it in your arms. And see how you can see like my tendons? Well, my feet are just as thin, but I'm like a good 60, 70 pounds overweight. And some of that is probably just normal weight. But I mean, I did the normal diet that I did before and stuff like that. And before my hormones were crazy out of control, I would do, diet and exercise, and I would lose weight. And it always worked for me. And I did the same thing that I always would do before to lose weight. And not that I could ever really get like to my ideal weight, but I could get to a reasonable weight. And so she told me, she's like, this is brought on by puberty or menopause or childbirth or like being pregnant. And it's when your hormones spike and stuff. And I was like, I don't want to do my thumbs yet. I was like, oh, okay. So the thing that you're supposed to do is just not have inflammation. So you're supposed to eat an anti-inflammatory diet, and you have to be careful with exercise, and just a whole bunch of things. So it's apparently a whole process or whatever. That's all the way at the end. So I guess I have to take this all out anyway, because I want this one. I wonder if so I'm going to use all of those ones. Well, maybe I can get away with just using one of these. The thing is it doesn't match. That's really annoying. Let's see if I can just use those two. And these don't feel, these feel fine. Oh, I didn't realize that's going to be on that side though. So maybe I will do that. Grrr. They're not going to match. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, first things first, I'm going to cut off the silver part. Except I can see the silver part. So let's see here. Whoops. I have an X-Acto knife thing in here. That I haven't used yet. Let's see how this works. No, I'm holding onto it too tightly. See, I like marred it right there. One of the ladies that I watch videos that does nail fees, she's like super artistic and everything always just looks amazing. Her name is Shannon. She uses an X-Acto knife sometimes. She has that thing that you put underneath. Which apparently I need to get one of those. I can't see where I've cut. and where I haven't cut. Oh, all the way down there. Okay, I think let's put the cap back on so we don't stab ourselves with that. Oh, but you know what? This is the bigger one. All right, let's cut this other one out. Okay. I feel like I need reading glasses for this. And I wear normal glasses because I'm extremely nearsighted. So it'd probably be fantastic if I just took my glasses off and had my face like centimeters from it, right? But oh well. Okay, hopefully that's good. Now I'm gonna take this off of here. I think I did pretty good. And I'm gonna put it all the way over. Nope. Dang it. That's not what I want you to do. I want you to go up against my cuticle line. Maybe it just won't. Maybe it will just be like that. There we go. Oh, and this didn't go quite over far enough. Come on. There. That's gorgeous. Okay, now I'm going to take okay, that's not what I meant to do, but sure, whatever. Oh, that might be a tiny bit sheer. This is such a pretty set, but I didn't like the silver backing on it. All right. It would have been easier to put it along the other side, I think. Okay, now we need to go like this. Huh, that was over more. Oh well. And I must have stretched it quite a bit because it had room, or it had extra right there. Oh, excuse me. This was a Pride set 2 years ago. Much better than the Pride set they did this year. I'm not sure what they were thinking with that. And I mean, it has to have a background, right? Like, that makes sense. I just wasn't a fan of the silver. That's okay, because I can cut it out and put it over whatever I want to put it over. I saw a lot of ladies do that. Isn't that cool? Look at that. That's awesome. Okay, sorry. Now I'm going to put these back in here. You know what, guys? I forgot to do something, and I need to do it right now. So I'm going to pause you, and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, put that back over there. This over here. So I can use the small thumbs for my thumbs, but only this side. Okay, rather than mess with that, I'm gonna go like that. Okay. So 4-in-1 is a little bit older too, I think. I don't remember. I think it was a domestic violence awareness set. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I wonder if I should double. No, because then it probably won't match. I don't need to stretch it, but if I don't line it up perfectly, then it's kind of a problem. So see, that almost would have been long enough because these are stretchy, but I didn't realize they would stretch that much. So it's fine. That's why I buy partials. Plus, I think I paid like, I don't know, a couple dollars for that partial. Wouldn't have been long enough anyway. Like maybe $2 or less. Oh, this isn't 4-in-1. This is 1-in-4. I don't know why I always reverse that. But I do. So the idea is to do the same thing with my thumbs that I did on my on this finger. Except I'm going to do it on the outside, hopefully. If I can pick it up. Oh, goodness. So anyway, I was told by the physical therapist, yeah, sweetie, you'll never be thin. Like, I want to, you know, manage your expectations. We can help you lose like 30 or 40 pounds and, you know, manage your condition. But you're never going to look like, you know, you're never going to be thin. I mean, I guess if I had liposuction, I could. That's the recommended treatment for lipedema. And lipedema is not like lymphedema, although you can have both. And if I eat too much salt, I do have swelling. If I do something that causes inflammation, I can have swelling because you do retain fluid in those malformed fat cells. So I guess I should explain. So the way it was explained to me is that lipedema is malformed fat cells where there's something wrong with the DNA in the fat cell and it is larger than it should be. And it can be anywhere from slightly larger than it should be to like several times its normal size. You know, so it can be like a fat cell could be like that big. And those are usually extremely painful and usually have to be removed. Like that's when, you know, liposuction is more of an option because they have to break that up. There's not really a way to do that. At least I haven't found anything online or from anybody that I've talked to yet about actually being able to break up the fat cells. And you can't lose them with normal diet and exercise. That's not how it works. So I'm incredibly blessed though. I caught it in like the first stage. But yeah, I'm like 30 pounds more than I was 4 years ago. I had some hormone stuff happen and my hormones were crazy. Like super high estrogen and super low progesterone. And I'm getting treatment for that, but I'm assuming that's what caused. I think I've always had it my whole life. I've had large arms that no matter what I did. I mean, I lifted weights for, gosh, 1 to 2 hours every day in the gym, or like 5 days a week, basically. And I would do cardio before or after for at least 30 minutes. And it was like a routine. I went to the gym every single day. That was like my stress management. And I'm not telling you guys this so that you can feel bad for me. I'm telling you because I didn't know that I had it, and it's not something that's well known, and a lot of doctors don't know about it, like they haven't heard of it. And it can cause other issues like constipation and whatnot. So I think I'm just gonna cut this in half because I'm gonna wind up stretching it to make it fit. Anyway, ooh, because now I'm just cutting the silver part. So I guess I'm talking about it in the hopes that maybe somebody will realize watching my video. That sounds familiar. And they'll look it up and do some research. Because for my hands and feet to be super thin like they are and be able to see like the whatever it's called, and then not, but to have like to be that much overweight. Like, that's not a normal. Okay, let's see here. I almost wonder if I shouldn't have put it like at the bottom of my nail, like that. You know what, I think I kind of like that better. Let's see if I can line it up here. There's like a little, like I cut it crooked or something. Let's see. But then I need to pull this over here like that. I'll be right back. I think I lost my train of thought. So what do you think? Isn't that cute? Anyway, apparently I didn't get that off very well. Oh, there we go. I don't know what I was talking about now. Okay, so the idea is this is gonna go. See, it's like a little bit longer, I think. I'm not sure how to fix that. I ripped it a little bit trying to get it to. Okay, you know what, guys? That's not gonna work for me. I could just leave it like that. That would annoy me less than having them not match. Okay. Okay, so I decided to leave it like this. They don't match, but intentionally not matching I feel is better than matching badly, and these won't bother me because I don't look at those fingers very often. So I will do top coat Clear's Day and then top coat, and then I will take pictures and put them at the end of this video. What do you think? Okay. Talk to you guys later. Thank you.